Hello student, today we discuss about 11th chemistry chapter 1, some basic concept of chemistry. You know about and also we know that what is the use of chemistry in everyday our life. You know about now? In everyday our life, chemistry is the so important part our life. Okay? Without chemistry, we can't imagine our life. Just like a okay uh, another things. Understand? You know about in a everyday life, uh, what is the use of chemistry? What is the characteristics of chemistry? Okay, what is the concept of chemistry? Okay, in everyday life, that's like about na what is chemistry deal with the composition, structure and property of matter. You know about na ki in this our world, okay, all things are made by the matter. Understand? You know about matter, and what is the chemistry is the composition of matter, a structure and property of matter. These aspects can be best described understood in terms of basic constituent of matter. Okay, or here is the main basic constituent. Also you know that in everyday life, okay, different types of medicines, chemicals, fertilizers, okay, we use different types of chemicals in our agriculture for in the crops. So different types of so it is a our purpose for everyday life chemistry, chemicals. So you know about now कि in this earth surface main constituent of matter is which is the main basic things, that is atoms and molecules. Okay, which is atoms and molecule. Also you know that which is atoms and molecules. So that is why chemistry is called the science of atoms and molecule. Understand? Because all things are made by the smallest part, okay, which are the creation of a small part. So it is known as what? Atoms and molecules. And you know about what is the atoms and molecule. Okay, in previous classes already, okay, you all discussed about atoms and molecule. And you know about what is the atoms. Atom is the what? Atom is the smallest part of that element, okay, which can't be simpler into simpler one, which can't be divisible into simpler one, जिसको और हम नहीं उसको तोड़ नहीं सकते, which can't be divisible and which takes part in a chemical reaction. Understand? Just like you know about different types of approximate how many elements discovered in our earth surface. 118 elements, okay, discovered till now earth surface. Okay, so all these elements present in our earth crust in free state, that is known as atoms. Okay, let's we discuss about these atoms and molecule. Okay, next topic. Understand? So it is possible to count the number of atoms and molecule in a given mass of matter. Okay, in whole matter. Okay, also we can count. Understand what is the atoms and molecule. Okay, in there what is the use of atoms and molecule, which types of particle exist, and you know about now what is molecules. Okay, so when two or more than two atoms combine together, understand, when two or more than two atoms combine together which are same kind or different kind, understand, then the formation of new substance, that is known as what? That is known as molecules. Okay, you know what now? What is molecules? Which are presented just like atoms. You know what now? What is atoms? ठीक है. Also we know that what you mean by atoms. Understand? So atoms you know about now. What is the atoms? The atoms are all elements just like a sodium, Na, potassium, okay, hydrogen, lithium, all these, okay, which are present in free state, okay, which are single atoms, है ना, single one molecules of, okay, atom. These are all atoms, okay. But what is molecules? You know about now what is molecules? So let's discuss about what do you mean by molecules. So molecules what? Given two or more than two atoms, just like hydrogen and hydrogen, okay, combined together, then the formation of what? H2. Okay, so this is what? When two or more than two elements, atoms combine together, then the formation of what? Molecules. This is molecules. Understand? Which are same kind. This is the same kind. Hydrogen, hydrogen. But in case of different kinds, just see examples. Okay, different kinds means you know about now. Just like you know about H2, okay, plus O2. Understand? Then the formation of what? You know about now. H2 and O2 combine together, then the formation of water, H2O. Okay, so this is also a what? This is also a molecules. water molecules. After we balancing them, then here is the 2 moles of water. Okay, so this is also a molecules. This is the different kinds of molecules or atom combined together, then the formation of what? Molecules. Okay, now we'll discuss about the importance of chemistry. What is the importance of chemistry in our life? So also you know about, okay, science can be viewed as a continued human efforts to synthesize knowledge for describing and understanding the nature. Okay, what is the main use of chemistry in our everyday life? Okay, so for the sake of convenience, science subdivided into various disciplines, and also you know that chemistry, physics, biology, geology, these are the okay, divided into different categories, and in this all categories, this means main is the chemistry. Understand? So chemistry is the branch of science that studies the composition. And what is the composition of any chemicals, matter, made by the, what is their composition, which is composition of mixing there, properties, understand, interaction of matter, understand. Okay, the chemists are interested in knowing how chemicals transformation occur. ये कैसे जो है chemical का formation, how is the formation of chemicals, different types of matter, okay, along with the composition of the mixture of substance. So in this way, chemistry plays a central role. Yeah, also we can say that important role, in science, and is often interviewed with the other branches, just like physics, biology, geology. So chemistry also play an important role in our daily life. Understand? And also you know that chemical principles are important, diverse in our area, just like different types of for making different types of fertilizers, chemicals, medicines. Okay, also you know that, just like what, chemical industry manufacturing fertilizers. Okay, what is the use of chemicals, chemistry to for production of the what, manufacture fertilizers. Okay, fertilizers for crops, agriculture, alkalis, you know what alkali, alkali metals, alkaline, so alkali you know what na, alkali metal, just like a base, acid base you know about, acid, salt, dyes, dyes means you know about color, polymers, different types of polymers, polythene, making polythene, polyester, drugs you know about, medicine, soaps, detergent, metals, alloys, other inorganic and organic chemicals, including new materials. So all these are made by, all these are possible by the chemistry. Understand? So chemistry are so important for our everyday life. Understand? The chemistry plays an important role in meeting human needs for food, health, care products, and other materials, and in improving the quality of life. And is also improving the what, quality of life our. Understand? So this is exemplify the large scale production of variety of fertilizers, because fertilizers we use in case of the for production of crops. In case of agriculture, different types of material crops. So in this way you have to use in different purpose, and also use the large scale production of variety of fertilizers, improve variety of pesticides, insecticides, कि in the crops different types of क्या bacteria, understand, which are affected our crops, agriculture. So we improve our varieties chemicals to kill that bacteria, and improving our fruit crops. Understand? So we use the different types of manufacture different types of pesticides and insecticides. Okay. This similarly many life-saving drugs such as cisplatin, Taxol. So these are the drugs. You know what now? Drugs means medicine. Okay, which are saving our lives. Okay, human lives are effective in cancer therapy, and these are so effective in our cancer therapy. And ethic AZT means you know about azithromycin. Okay, used for helping AIDS victims, those who are affected by AIDS, suffered by AIDS. So we can also solve that problem which are affected by AIDS. So we can use by these drugs, medicine, AZT, that seeds feel relax या control. So have been isolated from plant and animal sources or prepared by synthetic methods. Also we can say that it's isolate also plant and animals. Different types of medicines, drugs, which are take care of what, plants and animals also. And what is the another use? With a better understanding of chemicals principle, it has now what, it has now become possible to design and synthesize new materials, and also we can synthesize new materials or new product. Okay, understand, synthesize, you know about now, production of new material, specific magnetic, electric, and optical properties also. We have to use. This has led to the production of superconducting ceramics. Understand? Ceramics, you know about now? Conducting polymers, optical fibers, and large scale of what? Miniaturization of solid state devices. Understand? Yes, chemistry has tackled with a fair degree of success some of the possible passing aspects of environment degradation. So all things we have to uh, also we have to manufacture. Understand? In this, and also what will happen? Ki suffers and safer alternative alternative to environmentally hazards refrigerants like CFC. You know about the CFC is the so harmful chemical which is released from our the different types of machine just like a fridge, cooler. So responsible for the ozone depletion in that stratosphere. You know what which is responsible? The CFC डिप्लेशन ऑफ ओजोन लेयर को क्या करती है? डिप्लेस मतलब क्षय करती है. ओके, हैव बीन सक्सेसफुली सिंथेसाइज्ड. इसको भी क्या करती है? सिंथेसाइज करती है प्रोडक्शन. तो हाउएवर मेनी बिग एनवायरमेंटल प्रॉब्लम्स, तो ओके तो मेनी बिग डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ बिग प्रॉब्लम अकर्स इन आवर अर्थ सरफेस. ओके, कंटिन्यू टू बी मैटर ग्रेव कंसर्न ऑफ द केमिस्ट. तो इन दिस वे सच प्रॉब्लम इज मैनेजमेंट ऑफ द ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस लाइक ए मीथेन. यू नो अबाउट द ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस विच इज मीथेन, CH4, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ओके, so these are the understanding by biochemical process. All these we have to happen by biochemical process. Okay, and also we have to see these types of challenges occurs in our earth surface, just like a biodegradation of our depletion of ozone layer. Okay, different types of chemicals in our earth surface created which are so harmful for our body, so harmful effect for our living things, living beings, just like animals, aquatic plants. Okay, so also we can say that what key materials are some of the intellectual challenges. These are just two challenges for our for us, yeah, for our chemist. Understand? For future. The developing country like India, you know about India, needs talented and creative chemists for accepting such challenges. So in this way, these challenges, these problems occurs in our daily life. Okay, we have to accept this and we have to fight against it. Understand? Now we will discuss about the nature of matter. Nature of matter. Just like you know about now in previous classes already. Okay, we have discussed about what is the matter. Understand? So already you know about now what is the matter. So also we can say that what that substance or material which have mass and which occupy a space. Okay, and which have a mass and volume and which occupy a space. So also we can say that in this world all living things, yeah, non-living things, okay, all have a mass and which occupy a space. That is known as what? Matter. Understand? So your earlier classes we have already discussed about. Understand? Ki masses occupy a space is called not matter. Understand? So all these we have to already we have discussed in previous classes already. Understand? Okay, for example, book, book, pen, pencil, water, air, all living beings, living and non-living, all things are what? Matter, because all things have a mass, volume, and which occupy a space. Okay, so all these are made by the composed of matter. Okay, so you are also aware that matter can exist in three physical state. You know about now? Ki all matters exist in three physical state. You know about now which is physical state? First क्या? Solid, liquid and gas. Okay, three states: solid, liquid and gas. So the constituent particle of matter in the three states can be represented as solid. You have to also know about what is solid, liquid and gas in previous classes. And also you know that what is mean by solid. So solids are that matter of particles which have what? Which have a definite shape, definite volume and definite what? Definite size. Shape, size and definite volume. Understand? And which particles of solid have a strong intermolecular force between the particles of solid. Understand? Held very close to each other. Also we can say that, and they are between the particles of matter of solid, they are closely packed. Okay, and a strong intermolecular force. Understand? So these are known as what? Solid. And also you know that solid have a rigid. Solid has which property? Rigid. Why they are rigid? Rigid means what? Rigid means so closely packed. Because why? Because intermolecular force of attraction between the particles of matter in solid are so closely. A strong intermolecular force of attraction. Understand? They can't move. They can't move anywhere. Understand? So these are known as rigidity. Rigid. Rigid materials. Understand? Okay, but in case of liquid, you know about now what is liquid? The liquid you know about which have a what? Definite shape, sorry, what is liquid which have a definite volume but indefinite shape. Okay, indefinite shape and size but definite volume, that is known as what? Liquid. Okay, but particles of liquid are what? Close to each other, understand, but less close to each other in compare of solid, understand, less less close to each other in compare of solid. Yeah, also we can say that with the particles of a liquid, they are less intermolecular force, okay, in compare of solid, and they can move around and they can easily move around anywhere, understand. So these liquids are known as what? Fluid, means fluidity, okay. But in case of gas, you know about now what is gas? The gas, you know about, okay, gases have which property? Just also we can say that that substance or material, a matter which have neither, okay, definite volume nor definite shape or size, okay, that is known as what? Gas. You know about now what is the nature of the particles of particles of gases are so far away from each other, okay. Also we can say that uh, intermolecular force of attraction between the particles are negligible. Negligible means zero, understand. So gases are randomly moved in our surroundings, understand, okay. So also we consider what? Gases are highly compressible, understand, okay. So also we consider what? Gases are highly compressible. So in this way also we know that present in solid, liquid and gas, okay. Also we know that na one substance, okay, in this earth surface, one matter which exists in all three forms, okay, solid, liquid and gas, all exist, okay, all three physical properties they, okay, obtain, which is known as what? Water. You know what now? Water contains all three physical properties: solid, ice; liquid, water; and gas, gas vapor. You know about now? Water vapor. Okay, let's again. Okay, we have discussed about the again what is the characteristics of all these three: solid, liquid and gas. The first, you know about now, solid have definite shape, sorry, definite volume and definite shape and size. Also we can say that. Second case, what? Liquids have definite volume but what? Not definite shape and size. So they take the shape of the container in which they are placed. So you know about now liquid just water, okay, water, milk, okay, oil, anything, okay, which are fluid. Fluid means and they can move anywhere, understand. So just like a one glass water, okay, we have to take what? We take one glass water. If you put into another utensils, another beaker, then beaker is that size, shape or size. It's converted into the shape and size will be converted. So their shape and size will be indefinite. Okay, in case of liquid, so it is known as also considered fluidity. Fluid means they can move anywhere. Okay, they can also change their shape and size. Okay, but in case of what? Gases, you know about now what I mean by gas? Gases have neither definite volume nor definite shape. Okay, they completely occupy the container in which they are placed. और completely क्या करते हैं? Occupy. Just like if you put gases put down into LPG gas put down, okay, fill into the cylinder, okay, then it's also cover that shape and size, which cylindrical shape, okay, and they are highly compressed. Compressed means easily we can fill, okay, in the cylinder, okay. So these are the what? Characteristics of the, okay, matters, all three matters. And let's also we have discussed just a moment, previous moment, what? These three states matter, okay, interconvertible by changing the condition of temperature and pressure, okay. When we change the, okay, temperature and pressure, then it's easily kya? Convert to one form to another form. Just like you know about water. Water contain all these three states: solid, liquid and gas. Do you know about just like water when solid form in the ice, okay, ice form. Do you know about when solid, okay, heated up, okay, solid heated up just like a ice, then it's form what? This becomes liquid, okay. After liquid heated up, okay, after heated then it form gases form, understand. In case of the reversible, okay, in the that's opposite, okay. So what will happen when gases particles are what? Cooling them, then what will happen? Then it's form again liquid, okay. Again we have to liquid cool down, okay. And also we can say the freeze them, then what happen? It becomes solid, understand. So these are the okay, interconvertible, okay, by according to we after we applying what? Temperature and pressure, then it's again, okay, interchanging their states, converting their states, okay. So also you can on heating a solid usually change to liquid and liquid on further heating on gases, Understand? This is the okay characteristics of the matter. Also we consider properties of matter, just like a water. Okay, I hope you all are understand.